Hi, welcome to another in a series of repair videos at the iPod Repair Clinic. Today we're going to have a live repair of an iPod that just came in. The problem with it is LCD and battery. Here is the iPod right here in front of me, and I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I don't know what to expect. There could be water damage, there could be any drop damage, but I'm going to take a look right now. So the first thing you do, as I always do, is expose the corner so you can put in your spudgers and open the iPod the way I normally do. So go ahead, start knocking down the clips, working it around, come around on the other side in a moment. Using your little screwdriver and a pair of spudgers, go ahead and knock down the clips. Some of them can be a little difficult, but they will release, I guarantee you. You're a little stubborn sometimes. Okay. Sometimes you have to go back through them. Remember, this is a live repair, so this is exactly what most technicians have to go through. Sometimes they have to go through a second time and knocking down those clips because they like to grab. See, it's a double. It's a double clip. Okay, again, we're going to open it up very gently. There we go. Okay, the first thing you want to do is just kind of ease off the back. Just making sure that nothing is sticking. No Coca-Cola damage or anything like that. Pull off the battery cable from the terminal. Never ever touch the terminal. Looks pretty clean to me. Now remember, this is an LCD. So the first thing you're going to want to do is check to make sure that the LCD is properly inserted, because it came in with a possible loose LCD. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the gate. Some people call it the bail. And we're going to plug this in one more time just to double check that the LCD is bad and it's dim. The LCD is dim. So what we're going to do now, yeah, everything sounds good. Just wanted to get to a stopping point and go ahead and close it properly. There we go. Put it to sleep. What we're going to do now is remove the LCD ribbon from the board. And this is a brand new one. Okay, I'm just going to plug it in so I guess I can test it, see if it is a board problem or it's, because a lot of the times you have to solve by trying different things by elimination. So what I'm going to do now is I just want to, we're going to be doing a battery as well on this one because I see the battery's kind of lumpy and swollen. Let me just open this battery package. We're just going to try the new battery. Make sure that that thing lights up. If it lights up, we're good to go. If not, it could be a board issue. And I see right away that it's lighting up. So I'm going to go ahead and give this LCD a happy home. Just give me a second here. And then I'm going to shut the thing down properly. Always shut your iPods down properly, or else you run the risk of corrupting the data. Here we go. Everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hold the play button down. Excellent. So I didn't know what to expect when I opened this, but now I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, you use your spudger a little bit, pull it out, pull out the flex from the LCD, and then I'm going to go ahead and take off the hard drive because it's easier for me to work with a hard drive out of the way. Go ahead and remove the 6 screws that hold on the face. My guess is this probably happened because he dropped it, which is pretty common. These are portable devices and they get dropped. Go ahead and punch. What you're going to do is apply pressure. Once all the screws are taken out, apply pressure. Don't worry about the ribbon cable because you've disconnected it. Plus the ribbon cable is no longer functional on the LCD. Okay, go ahead and pop this out. I want everybody to know that it's very, very important to have this backing plate. Okay. Now this one that came from China, this LCD comes from China, doesn't have all the proper plastic. This one does have on the face, but it doesn't have on the electronics. So what we're going to do now is remove the plastic from the LCD. We know it's a brand new LCD. I'll use my there's the plastic. And then there's a piece of tape that runs along the electronics. Typically, when you get these from China, they forget to put them on. So what we're going to do is just transplant this where it belongs. So now we have a protected, there we go. Slot it in with the backing plate. Put it in its place. Go ahead, put the button on. Make sure it locks into place. Okay. There's a little gravity. There you go. Reintroduce the face. Holding the button where it belongs. See that everything is in place. Test the button. Everything's nice and functional. Yep. Make sure the LCD is in good position when you put in the screws. Go ahead and slot the ribbon cable for the LCD into the connector. Lock it down. Close the tension bar. Put in the 6 screws. I'm working on a very soft surface, so I have no worries. It's going to scratch it. And it's easy for me to find the parts because you can see it's a black surface. Okay. Once you get the 6 screws in, go ahead and take the old battery off. It's kind of lumpy and swollen. If you watch my prior videos, the way I do this is inserting the spudger underneath the right side and kind of prying it up. Okay, and be very careful, not too much. Then you want to separate the hole switch from the battery because unfortunately they use way too much glue, and that hole switch, if you don't dislodge it from the battery, it will tear and you will no longer have a hold switch. Okay? There seems to be a lot of glue here, and I'm not a big advocate of exposing glue for the hold switch. I'm going to just use whatever glue out there, and I'm going to leave the tape on there. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work. You just expose about half half the battery adhesive like that, so that you have at least that to hold, and there's no chance I'm tearing the hold switch for the next repair, because inevitably he's going to break it again. All right, we'll put the hard drive back. Again, we put it into the socket here and close the door. Second. Make sure it's inserted all the way. Go ahead, open the gate for the headphone flex. Go ahead and insert it. Be very gentle. Once you see it's properly inserted, close the gate. Make sure that it's all the way pushed down, because there's adhesive that holds the flex cable down to the board, so it holds it in a good position. Again, you have the same thing at the hard drive, an adhesive that holds the hard drive cable. It's really important to keep those guys flat. Go ahead and put these back, tucking it in with a spudger. Okay, we're good to close. First thing we're gonna do is put in the battery cable, pop it in with your finger. Do not touch the terminal itself. As you see, it's waking up. We're gonna wait till it finally wakes up, and then we're gonna clip it closed. I'm very confident that that's all the repair requires, and I'm going to wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on the next video. Everything's working beautifully, so go ahead and clip it closed, and you are good. There you have it. Thank you for joining me.